Yo, what is going on, guys? Brody here, and for today's video, I got a how to make coins video from beginners to advanced, from like the small coin amounts to big coin amounts. So I do have around 2 million coins, and then this is my team, which is worth around, again, also like 2 million coins. Not bragging or anything, this is definitely not the greatest team or anything, but I'm saying I do know what I'm talking about when it comes to making coins. So first, I'm going to be showing you guys some of the easier ones that cost a little bit less of coins to do. If you're a beginner or something, you could do this to build your way up. And then some of the better ones, more coins, more profit, and then some ones for a specific time period. So, sorry about that. So kickers and punters, bronze, silver, and then you can put on gold, but you won't really win them for gold, for around 1,000. And usually like 3 or 4 will drop. This is, keep in mind the time I'm recording this, and keep in mind the time you're watching this, guys. If the prices change, some filters may not work as much. Just make sure you adjust the price. Just make sure you're checking the date, all right? But right now it's only like 2:30 at the time you're recording this, so people are still in school, but not a lot have dropped. But still, 2 have dropped. So you pick these up, and then they will sell for around 2,500 to 2,000 right there. As you can see, there's none that are about to expire, which means they're all going to sell, if that makes any sense. So yeah, and punters sell for more too. So if you get a punter, that's really nice. Next one is... I'll just clear the entire thing. So gold players, and then I do through 1,000. And then what I do, a lot of people don't do this. You don't have to put an overall, but I prefer to put like 78 overall because like you're not going to run out of things that pop up. And what I noticed is if I even like scroll snipe, so for those who don't know what sniping is buying a player for cheaper than what he sells for, and then, reselling the player. So get somebody for 500, selling it for 2,000. That would be considered a snipe. So sniping will usually be like this. You'll go like that, and then you'll start being ready, and then when it drops, you'll buy it. All right, right? Actually, I think it's about to drop, but whatever. Scroll sniping is you scroll, and then you buy, just so there's less competition, right? And I notice when I don't put a specific overall, I'll just randomly start scrolling, and then I'll click one, and I'll click on like an 82 or something, and I'll press buy now, and I'll lose. And I'm like, how did I just lose that? Like, no way. Someone just randomly scrolled there, and it's probably just because somebody else is on a filter for that 82 overall player. So I just take it out. I just put a 78 because, again, look how many drop. You're not going to be running out of that. And then they all sell for around 2,000 coins, again, depending on the time. Excuse me. So another good thing you can do, again, this is one of those, depending on the time, is get some positional heroes for cheap. So a lot of people expected these elite players in the set to go up to like 80K. They didn't, but they did go up with a couple thousand, like tight ends. And linebackers are 2 of the cheaper positions in this game, and now they rose to around 22 to 25K, maybe 20-ish K. And before that, they were around 15K normal sell. So they did go up. So what you can do is you could try sniping. So, for example, I think it is cornerbacks that are coming out tomorrow or some soon time. The cornerbacks are the next to come. So you can pick up some cornerbacks for a little bit cheaper than what they normally sell for. So say they're 20K, try and get them for 15K, then they might go to 25K. Nice little 10K profit depending on how many you get. Could be even more. So that's a nice one, just depending on your time. Here's a good one that I like. You do that, and then again, you could add on those positions depending on if they're like a positional hero or something, and then you get them for 15K. At the minimum, if you get like an 85, actually not 85 on that, sorry. None just drop? I'm just making sure. Okay, so none just drop. Usually some stuff drops, but at the minimum, you'll make around a 4 profit if you get like an 87 like tight end, which again are the cheaper ones. Then you'll make a decent profit. You can take off tight end and wide receiver to guarantee a high profit, but then a lot less drops. But yeah, so that's a nice one. I use that one a good bit because there's not too much competition. There might be more after this video goes up, but there's not too much competition. And a couple times I got the guy for like 6K. I think it was Calvin Johnson safety, and I sold him for like 28K. So that was pretty nice. Here's another one that I also like. Again, this is because prices have went up quite a bit, so I go like that. And then I'm just going to show you what they're selling for. So it's around 80K depending on who you get. So you can try and snipe them for anywhere between 60K, as one dropped right there, to 65K, anywhere around there. That's pretty solid, and usually a good bit will drop. So that's another one that I like. And then you want to go to 91, like that, and then depending on the time, let me just check what the price is, because I haven't done this one today. I haven't checked out the prices. So you take safety, yeah, definitely take off safety, and then I'm not sure about linebacker. Let me see. Yeah, linebacker off, and that should be good, and middle linebacker. So that will be the filter right there. So that will sell for around, again, 80K, and you get them for around 70K, around that mark. Here, let me just go like that. You could try 65K. And again, it's kind of like the other filter because they're mostly offensive linemen. All you did was really add cornerback, which isn't that crazy of a jump, but it used to be a lot more effective, but then I don't know why safeties just plummeted in price, and I would snipe Cam Chancellor like over and over again for 60K, and I could every single time for 75K. So I made like a couple 100K off him. That was really nice. It's not as good now, but I'm just saying this just in case in the future or something, prices change, and then you can move this filter like 40K for 60K. I don't know. I don't know what the future is going to be like. But here's one that made a lot of coins yesterday, maybe around 300K in about an hour time, because as you can see, legend packs are out of the time of me recording this. So what I was doing, I was going Taylor year, because there's two Taylors. There's Sean Taylor, and then there is Lawrence Taylor. Lawrence Taylor's year collectible is around 60K. Sean Taylor's around 50K. And I would put around 40K. There's one right there. Actually, I could probably pick that up and make a nice profit, because it actually did just drop. But, nah, I won't waste you guys' time with that. But, yeah, so around 50 to 60K, and I would do for 40K. And, like, the legend packs were in their prime, so like when they first came out, which was 2 years ago, I believe, which is every weekend they come out now, they were like hotcakes, like 4 dropping. I remember I got 2 for 15K Lawrence Taylors in 1 drop, which again, I held on to them, waited for about, I think it was yesterday night, they were back up to 60K. That's a nice little like 90K profit in 1 drop. So just pick these all up for like 40K, hoard them, wait for legend packs to expire, sell during the week, repeat the process when the weekend comes. So that's a really nice one. Sorry if my audio is cutting. It usually does towards the end of the videos. Going to be getting a new mic in the next day or two. But yeah, so you can do this with a lot of people though, like Jones. You could do like Jones year, because again, there's 2 Jones. Excuse me, guys. So yeah, I haven't done Jones year because Taylor year was super effective. But basically, I just go for the ones where there's 2 of them. And then that's a decent price right there. 2 for 40K. But yeah, that led me to a new topic. These for 2 for 40K. But yeah, so that was a nice one because of Deacon Jones. That's a good one. And then there's Walter Jones. But here's another one that it's not necessarily sniping, but it's a nice way to make coins if you have a lot of coins. So I guess the word would be controlling the market. I guess fixing prices on the market. I don't know what the exact term would be. But what I did, this was a couple weeks ago, and it made me about 300K, and I didn't really have to snipe. I saw that there was an amazing amount of Philly Browns up for 3,500 or below, and then a ton for like 2K, 1K, 1750, and I bought them all. I bought all of these guys, every single one. I bought about like 90 Philly Browns for like 2K, 3K, 1K, and then I put them all up for 4,500. So I was the cheapest, and then I made my filter like 4,000, just so I completely control the market. So whenever something came up for below 4K, I bought that. So if someone wanted a filter round to do the set for the Panthers MVP, you had to buy my guy. So I had like 100 up, and then at one point I guess someone would do the same thing because they would all just sell like that to the same guy. Like 80 of them would all just sell to the same guy. And I'd make around a K profit on each, maybe 2K profit. And again, on 80 guys, that's 80K profit. And it's not even sniping. It's just, picking the right guy, picking the right collectible, and just controlling the market price. So, for example, I could do with the Jones year collectible, there was some up for like 55K, 40K, but then there was none up for 60K. I could buy that one for 40, buy that one for 40, buy that one for 50, and buy that one for 54. On this one, I just break even. That one, a 4K profit after the tax. This one, a 14K profit, and that one, a 14K profit. So without even sniping, I just made like a 20K profit just from buying these guys and then relisting them for 60K. So mine was the cheapest. And then again, I just sit here, get them for anything below 55K. So I'm always the cheapest one, and then mine will always sell. So that's a nice way to make coins. But hopefully these methods helped you. If they did, make sure you drop a like on this video and a subscription to my channel if you are new. Thank you guys all for your awesome support. I'll see you guys next time. Peace!